many different sites. Generally, one of the benefits of doing this is that they can have like a better group by than you'd be able to get on your own. And it also gives you the ability to compare several things side by side. So as I'm just staring this as I open up the page, adslotmedia.com, and it automatically drew in the rest of the stuff. You can stare at several of these and see that this one has this many page views, $8 cost per thousand for impressions. This one's $2.50. Well, you can drill down differently on this. I'm picking just the US rather than the United Kingdom or Australia. From a category point of view, you could find something in just one of these categories. You also, if you wanted to, you could either do a cost per thousand search or look for people who are wanting to do sponsorships. People who are wanting to do sponsorships are probably more likely to take native ads and other things where they might help protect you by not letting any other pizza person being on their site or something. You could also do the searching if there was a certain size that you knew that you wanted this to be, but I'm going to just leave these blank. Come in here and say, look, I want to take up what are the family and parenting options, and it's going to go ahead and show what they have in stock, anywhere from $2 per thousand up to $6 per thousand for these. Other things that I could end up doing on this is that it allows you to come back in here and continue to switch back and forth from some of these different things to see what it would be like for like the shopping places. And any one of these that are interesting to you, like antiquing, yes, pizza and antiquing, that sounds great. You can just click on this and it'll go ahead and pop you up and say, hey, in a month they typically have 1.1 million views. They reach an audience of 240,000 unique people. They come back 4.5 to 5 times. And they're showing you what their cost difference is between the two different sizes that they're offering. You can also come in here and see some of the site details. This won't be for everybody, but a lot of them it will. Slightly heavier female, slightly heavier on kind of the lower income, slightly heavier on this toward the upper end of the scale, with most people in here being 45 to 64, their two largest groups. And I'm going to go ahead and go back. Another thing you can do with this is you can check, in addition to just finding out those gross numbers, and go over here to audience, and I can tell it that I want to search by relevance. I'll leave all genders, but I'm just going to click on the age groups that are the most closest to representing this, and I'm going to go ahead and not fill in any of the income factors. And what this is showing you here is these are the bars compared to, like, the red would be the norm for this. So go antiquing is not very relevant, and they have a fairly low reach in comparison to, say, like this Lycos one, which is exceeding both of these things. It's only showing the two options because I have the category button clicked over here. So I'll go back and take that off and go back to this. And now you can search through a bunch of different options to see which one is the most relevant, because that's what it's searching for here. Or if you were looking for the site that had the highest reach, the most people, regardless of whether it's relevant, come back down here. So again, this network is fairly low on the relevant scale, but it really super exceeds the amount of reach. These people come back again and again and again for this particular thing. So you can use AdSlot to help you better figure out what a cost per thousand is that you could use for banner ads, if that's the route that you were going. You can also try to determine several different publications that might be good sites, not only for that, or again, coming back over here and saying, I'm looking for people who are also specifically looking to do some kind of native advertising within my audience, and take a look at those kind of factors.